नित्यमच्युतपदाम्बुजयुग्मरुक्मव्यामोहतस्तदिज्ञानि त्रयाय मेने अस्मद्गुरो भगवतोऽस्य दैकसिन्धो रामानुजस्य चरणौ शरणं प्रपद्ये लक्ष्मीनाथसमारम्भान् नाथयामनामत्यवानस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तं वन्दे गुरुपरम्परान् यो नित्यमच्युतपदाम्बुजयुग्मरुक्मव्यामोहतस्तदिज्ञानि त्रयाय मेने अस्मद्गुरो भगवतोऽस्य दैकसिन्धो रामानुजस्य चरणौ शरणं प्रपद्ये श्रीमान् वेङ्कटनाथाय कवितार्किककेसरी वेदान्ताचार्यवर्यो मे सन्निधत्तं सदा हृदि। Acharya's appearance, disappearance, both is a festival. When you say Acharya, it automatically refers to Ramanujacharya. Every Acharya has to be named, like yesterday was Sripad Madhvacharya. But when you say Acharya, it refers to Sripad Ramanujacharya. Every Acharya's appearance, disappearance is a festival. So yesterday we celebrated Sripad Madhvacharya's disappearance day. Today is Sripad Ramanujacharya's disappearance day. Ramanujacharya is considered as a crest jewel of the Sri Vaishnava tradition. Ramanujacharya has many names. One of the name is Emperumanar, our great Lord, Emperumanar, our great Lord. Actually, this title is given by Tirukoshti Nambi, but it is considered that this title was given by Lord of Srirangam himself, Emperumanar. His name is Yatiraj, the king of all the sannyasis, Yatiraj. His name is Bhashyakara. Yatiraj name is given by Kanchipuram Varadaraj Perumal, Yatiraj name. His name is Bhashyakara, given by Saraswati Mata herself. When Sripad Ramanujacharya goes to Kashmir, because he has interpreted the Brahma Sutras, Sri Bhashya is written. That is why he is known as Bhashyakara. His name is Udaivar. Udaivar means one who has come to deliver both the worlds, spiritual as well as the material world. You are the king for both the worlds. That is why his name is Udaivar. His name is Ilayalwan. So in this way, Ramanujar, who was called as Lakshmana in the childhood, because he is Lakshmana. He is the glorifying potency of Adishesha. Rama Anuja. In this way, various names for Ramanuja is there. How he got this name Emperumana? So happened when Periyanambi told Ramanuja, Periyanambi taught Dvai Mantra to Ramanuja that we had discussed last time. Now to get Ashtakshara Mantra, Periyanambi told, you go to Tirukoštiyur. So from all the way from Srirangam, it is in between Srirangam and Madurai, Tirukoštiyur. Saumya Narayana. The Perumal name is Saumya Narayana, one of the Dividesham. So there it so happened when Ramanuja went, the door was closed. He went to meet Tirukoshti Nambi. The door was closed. Then so asked, who is there? He said, I, Ramanuja, has come. The first instruction which was given by Tirukoshti Nambi was, leave material desires, then come. Another scene, forgetting the Ashtakshara Mantra, second initiation, again. Second time he went. The second time the instruction was, leave false ego or ahankara. Tirukoshti Nambi is telling. One should hear this in a very nice way. Third, Today's class is very important class, which all of us should imbibe every word of it in our consciousness. The third time when Ramanuja went, he said, first know the difference between soul and body, then come. Again, fourth time, leave all the body consciousness. His body consciousness should be completely lost. Fifth time, sacrifice all your wealth, property, and then come. Then sixth time, there should not be any other desire, no expectation of any results, then come. Till now the door is not open. Seventh time, if you have interest in spiritual thoughts and if you are sincere in your ecstasy, then come. Who is instructing whom? Tirgoshti Nambi is instructing Ramanuja, who is Acharya for all the Acharyas. And eighth time, his anger, jealousy, joy, sorrow, everything, give it up. Then come. The ninth time, come only after learning that you will be as God wants you to be. Lord, how Lord wants you to be in the same way, then you come here. After learning this, you come. 10th time, get a grasp of Sri Vaishnava philosophy and then come. Then 11th time, come back when you get good reputation from good people. Then 12th time, come after great Vaishnavas accept you. See, initiation, how the second initiation was given. 13th time, get blessings of God and then come. 14th time, come after you realize that you belong to one God only. 15th time, the real meaning of moksha is remembrance of Lord Krishna. 16th time, experience God at every moment, every action, every second. If this is achieved, then come back. 17th time, take blessings of Periyanambi, who is your first initiating guru. Go, take his blessings and then come. Because he gave him Dvai mantra. So in the 18th time, after Periyanambi, blessed Ramanuja, Goshtipura, Trikoshti Nambi taught him Ashtakshara mantra. Om Namo Narayanaya. It is there. Om Namo Narayanaya. So in this way, when Ramanuja got Ashtakshara mantra, Trikoshti Nambi told that do not give this mantra to anyone. If you chant this mantra, you will go to Vaikuntha. So on the way back, Ramanujacharya was thinking, this mantra is going to take me to Vaikuntha. It is good because his teacher told, Tirgoshti Nambi told, do not give it to anyone or you will go to hell. He thought, if I go to hell, that is okay, one person going to hell. But if I give this mantra to everyone, then everybody will go to Vaikuntha. So he climbed on the top of the temple, Sauminarayana temple. From the top, he called everyone, please come. I am going to give you the secret to go back home, back to Godhead. So everybody were assembled. And Ramanujacharya from the top of the temple, in a loud voice, chanted, Om Namo Narayanaya. And then everybody started chanting Om Namo Narayanaya. Here Tirukostinam came to know that Ramanujacharya, he did not hear to the instructions given. So he was very angry. Then he called Ramanujan. He said, "You know, you have transgressed my instructions. I told you not to give to anyone." He said, "You can punish me for whatever mistakes I have done. If I am offended you, please punish me. But the reason of transgressing your instructions was, I thought if I give this mantra to everyone, so many will go to Lord's abode. Only I will go to hell. It doesn't matter." Kushtinam, we saw how compassionate is Ramanuja. Immediately he fell at the feet of Ramanuja. And then he said, "Oh, you are my Lord, Emperumanar." In this way, this name, Emperumanar, comes to Ramanuja by Tirukosti Lambi. Now, here it so happened, Ramanuja's last days are going on. When Ramanuja became sannyasi at that time, two disciples joined him. And two important Vaishnavas joined him, and they became the ardent disciples of Ramanuja. That is Kuresha Kura Talwar and Dasharati. They were considered as Sannyasa Danda and Kamandalu of Ramanuja. That much closeness. They both used to serve Ramanuja very nicely. So initially also we have discussed about how Kura Talwar, he sacrificed his life for Ramanuja. So now here Ramanuja came to know Kura Talwar has left his body. He called his son Parashara Bhatta and told, "Now you should not grieve more for your father, because he has gone to Lord's abode only. But in fact, you should take his responsibilities, study all the doctrine of Sri Vaishnava Siddhanta." He asked his cousin brother, Govinda. Ramanuja's cousin brother is Govinda. His name is also Embar. He asked Embar that you keep him under your care and teach him Sri Vaishnava philosophies very nicely, all the Shastras, because he is going to lead Sri Vaishnava cult after my departure. So he is going to head Sri Rangam. And then it so happened, Dasharathi's son was two, na? Puresha and Dasharathi. Dasharathi's son, his name is Kandadayandan. Kandadayandan. You can call him Andan also. He was taking care of Bhutapuri, that is Kanchipuram. In Kanchipuram, we had gone to Sri Parambadur, which is also known as Bhutapuri. Sri Parambadur is the birthplace of Sri Pad Ramanujacharya, which is also known as Bhutapuri. We had heard the past times why it is known as Bhutapuri. So there, Andan, he came to Ramanuja and he expressed a desire. "Oh Lord, oh our Lord Ramanuja, you have incarnated." Because Lord himself appeared. Who is Balaram? Krishna himself. Who is Ramanuja? Balaram himself. So you have incarnated to establish dharma and remove adharma. So my desire is that I want to install your deities in Bhutapuri. So he had actually he had brought a deities made of metal. He said, "This is what I carved these deities. I got it carved." Then Ramanujacharya saw the deities. Then he closely observed the deities. The deities were exactly like himself. Then Ramanujacharya hugged the deities and put his strength in the deities. He put all the spiritual powers in the deities. And now he said, you can go to Bhutapuri, that is Sri Parambadur, and install it along with the Mula Vigraha. So Mula Vigraha was sculptured in the stone. And we know that how when Nayanotsav, Nayana Unmilan, that means the opening of the eyes was done, at that time, here Ramanujacharya is sitting in the mud at Srirangam, drops of blood came from his eyes. So the deities in the deities in Sri Parambadur and Ramanuja are non-different. Ramanuja deities are in 4 places. In Tirupati, above Tirumalai, there we have Ramanuja's deities. In Melkote, when he was leaving Melkote, at the time all the people were crying, oh, don't leave us and go. For 12 years, Ramanujacharya stayed at Melkote. Now he has to come back to Srirangam. And then all the people were crying. At that time, he made his own deities and gave to the people of Melkote and told, it's non-different from me. So Melkote deities are non-different from Ramanuja. Ramanuja deities, and then here also at Bhutapuri, that is a Sri Parambadur, Ramanuja deities are there, which he himself hugged. Now, in Srirangam, he himself is sitting. So now what happened? Ramanujacharya was suddenly ill. He understood this illness is only one bahana. Now my time has come. I have to go to my abode. He immediately called Andan from Sri Parambattur. And in this way, all his disciples assembled over there. Then he is teaching them. He taught them. He said, there are 3 types of people. One who is completely surrendered to Lord. They have Anukula Bhava towards Lord. They are actually Sri Vaishnavas. When you say Vaishnava, Sri Vaishnava, don't immediately say we are Gaudiya Vaishnava, then what? Don't start fighting in that. When we say Sri Vaishnavas, Sri Vaishnava, Gaudiya Vaishnava, they're all Vaishnavas only. Lord gives his knowledge to Lakshmi ji, to Brahma ji, in this way. But immediately don't start comparing, oh, they are Sri Vaishnavas, I am Gaudiya Vaishnava, oh, I am Nimbarkis, oh, I am Pushti Margis, all Vaishnavas who are following the rules and regulations given by Krishna, who love Krishna so much, they're all Vaishnavas only. So he says, who have Anukula Bhava, they are Vaishnavas. Who have Pratikula Bhavas towards Lord, they are atheists. And who are like, they are not much bothered. They don't have any Anukula also, Pratikula also. They are like indifferent. They are materialistic people. So then he teaches his disciples how to behave with everyone. He says, when you see a Sri Vaishnava, have so much of joy as if you have found a wonderful flower. Enjoy that mood when you see a Vaishnava, enjoy the mood. But when you see an atheistic people, fear. Oh, I have seen a snake, that a poisonous snake. Fear. And when you see a person who's indifferent, so much absorbed in materialistic activities, have compassion. Try to find an opportunity to preach him and try to make him turn towards Lord, not against Lord, turn towards Lord. And those out of pride, so much of pride of their lust and their opulence is there, condemn them. Sri Vaishnavas have nothing to do with them because they condemn Sri Vaishnavas. The one who has so much of pride, they condemn. So better is avoid them. And then he says, spend your days very nicely. 6 ways of spending the time, he says. Read Sri Bhashya, natural commentary on Vedanta Sutra, that is Bhagavatam. If you're not able to do that, if you're not able to understand Sri Bhashya, at least read Tiruvayamuri written by Nammalvar. They are simple. Read Tiruvayamuri. Even if you cannot do that, at least have a house in the Holy Land. Okay, even that also you cannot do. Go to temple and do some services. Okay, that also you cannot do. At least wherever you are, sit and chant Dvai mantra. So for Sri Vaishnavas, it is 3 types of mantra. One is Dvai mantra, Shtakshara mantra, Charam Shloki. Sit and chant wherever you are. Okay, that is also not possible. That is also not possible. At least take shelter of holy men. At least take shelter of the of saintly people. That much is that much at least we can do. Then he called all. He was addressing. No? So he again continued his address. He says, "Now my time has come. I have to leave. I have to leave your association. I want to ask forgiveness for knowingly, unknowingly I have committed some offenses against you. I am your humble servant." All his disciples started crying. Why are you calling yourself as a servant? Even Srila Prabhupada, when he left his body, he called all his disciples and told the same thing. I am your servant. Knowingly, unknowingly, I have done some mistake. Please forgive. So all the disciples of Ramanujacharya started crying. Why are you asking? And why are you leaving us and going? What will be our state? We are orphans. We'll become orphans and we'll be like a living dead body, living corpse, living dead body. Please do not leave us and go. Ramanujacharya told, don't speak like this. I'm always with you. See, Lord Ranga is there with you. Ranganatha is there with you. You are committed. Immediately he started giving the and making them remind of the responsibilities. You will be doing this, you will be doing that. See, Ranganatha is Archa Vigras are in Asahya Rupa. Only when the devotees worship, they get worshipped. So, will you leave Ranganatha just because I am going? How can you call yourself a dead, living dead person? When you are serving Ranganatha, you are having the prana. So my intense desire is never leave Sri Vaishnava Siddhantas. Whatever responsibilities have been given to you, just do that service very nicely, whether I'm there, whether I'm not there. So in this way, then I will feel that connection is there with me, with Mahapurna. That is Periyanambi. Then I will feel, yes, you are connected to even Yamunacharya. Just for my sake, if you just think that, oh, what is going to happen if you sit and cry, then who will do these duties? Then he asked Parashar Bhatta, son of Puratalvar, to take him to Ranganatha. And in this way, Parashar Bhatta took him to Ranganatha. There the Pujari gave him Tirtha, Prasada, Shatari. This is on the day of his disappearance, that is today's day. He came back to his mutt and he was just in Samadhi. He lied at the um, on the lap of his brother, Imbar. He kept his feet on the lap of Andhrapurna, Vattupurna, Andhrapurna. Andhrapurna was ardent disciple of Ramanuja. Every disciple was ardent. But Andhrapurna is a special case. What is a special case? His love for Ramanuja was as good as Ramanuja's love for Ranganatha. Once it so happened, Ranganatha's deities, he had his own deities. No? He told Andhra to carry, personal servant, carry the deities. When the box was opened, he saw his paduka is also there on the top of Lord. Ramanuja's paduka. Ramanuja told, is this right to keep my paduka on the Lord? He said, see, you told me to carry your deities. I'm carrying my deities. What type of devotion you have? And then Ramanujacharya used to actually scold him. Once it so happened, Ramanujacharya saw that Andhra is washing the hands after taking prasad. Like generally, when you get Pungal prasad and all, you have a lot of ghee. You can just wipe it on your body. You don't have to wash hands. So Ramanujacharya told, is it right to wash hands after getting prasad? Like you get tirtha. Immediately you should not wash hands. You can just rub on your body. Because you are removing the mercy of the Lord from your hands. The next time he saw, when Maha Prasad came, that means Lord taking prasad, taking bhogas, the same bhogas given to Ramanujacharya, it became Maha Prasad. He saw Andhra rubbing all over his body very nicely. He said, why are you doing this? He said, you don't know. Not to wipe the hands after taking prasad. That is for Lord's prasad. Yes, you are my Lord. So that was a special love which Ramanujacharya, which Andhra had for Ramanujacharya. So that is why he got the, the, the lotus feet of Ramanujacharya, which is installed in Mysore. We had gone there. So in this way, Ramanujacharya kept his lotus feet in the laps of, Vattupurna, that is Andhrapurna, his head on the laps of Imbar, whole Srirangam, including his wife. Somebody chant.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
So the
Hare.
elders from Srirangam, they were chanting Brahmavali, Bhriguvali, and everybody were chanting. And in this way, Ramanujacharya left to his abode. Divya Prabandham was chanted. It is said Divya Prabandham has 3,820 verses. It was uh, Vedanta Deshikar who gave more 108 verses describing the greatness of Ramanujacharya. And that is known as Ramanuja Nutrandadi. That means 108 verses. And in this way, whole Srirangam was completely in grief. His wife also came there. It's described. His wife also came, whom he left so many years before, but she realized the mistake. She came and he left the body. And the body was not uh, destroyed. Generally, the body is destroyed by burning or by digging. The sannyasi's body are dug, samadhi is made, but the body was preserved. And today also the body is there. It is not a dead body, it is a living body. Ramanujacharya still stays in all these four places. His beautiful body can be seen sitting in the sitting posture, giving blessings to everyone in Sri Lanka. So Ramanujacharya, the Acharya, he brought back the whole Vaishnava Siddhanta, which was practically covered by Advaita philosophy. That is how Ramanujacharya gave Vishishta Advaita Siddhanta. They said he entered like a thread in the needle, but he came out like elephant from the needle. That is how Vaishnava philosophies, which was becoming Lupta, it all was established, was re-established by Ramanujacharya. 5,000 years before, the deities of Ramanujacharya, 5,000 years before, Nammalvar was Vishwakshena. He gave these deities of Ramanujacharya to his disciple Madhurakavi Alvar. These deities are still there in Tirukoshtiyur. At the time, Madhurakavi Alvar says, "Oh, I wanted your deities." He said, "This is the deities, Bhavishyat Acharya." So he is not an ordinary person. He is the Acharya, Acharya for all the Acharyas. Even today, any Acharya has to write a commentary. They have to take shelter of Sri Bhashya. His Vaishala Prabhupada, he mentions this in the introduction of Bhagavad Gita, that the commentaries have been taken from Sri Bhashya. They have to refer, every Acharya has to refer. This is the common rule for everyone. So yo nityamachyuta padambuja yukma rukma vyamohatastaditi rani tranaya mene asmadguru bhagavato asya dayekasndo ramanujasya charanam sharanam prapatti. So I consider myself to be very fortunate to be born in the family of Shailapurna, who is uncle of Ramanujacharya. Knowingly, unknowingly, don't know the time, our soul is always present, and some offenses would have been committed. That is why begging forgiveness to Ramanujacharya and pleading him to make us advance in devotional service. I stop the class here. Hare Krishna.